Hey YouTube, so this is the other guy coming to you today. So in today's episode, we are going to be installing a ProComp level lift system. So in this system, it has a leveling block, which is an inch. And here is one side, this is the other side. There's 4 U-bolts and some nuts. So what we're going to do is we're going to be installing this between the leaf spring and the axle leaf spring perch. However, what I'm going to be doing is that, being that this is cast iron, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to shave this off a bit, as well as this end. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing to this block here as well. And after that, what I'm going to do is I am going to be welding this part and this part onto this spring perch on the axle, so that way it will never come off again. Okay, ever, even if the bolts here became loose. So that's what I'm going to be doing. You're going to ask me why I'm planning to weld this onto the spring perch. It is because I have experience on the trail, other people who has lift block, the blocks comes loose, okay, eventually. So my thinking is, if I weld the bottom end here to the spring perch, everything should be welded on and it'll never come loose again. So let's go and take a look at my truck. So as you can see, this is the spring perch right here, and these are the 4 bolts under here. I'm going to take these bolts off. The axle is going to fall down, and then I'm going to put the blocks here, and then I'm going to lift the axle up again, and I'm going to tighten the U-bolts here, and everything should be fine. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to take out the U-bolts here, all right? And make sure that your axle is supported by a hydraulic jack or jack so that it doesn't fall. That's how I do mine. Okay. So once you remove the U-bolts, this axle here is going to fall, but then I have a jack underneath. And of course, power tools. Okay, so let's see. Gotta go get the hammer. Right back. Okay. Off goes this one. Off comes this one, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so now I'm going to let that side out down. Like that. I don't know if you can see, but it's already come down here. Okay, so the plan is I'm going to slip the 1-inch lift block underneath here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to shave this off a little bit, grind it off, so that I could weld. Okay. Okay, so this is what I did. Like I said I would do, grinded this end off. The reason is because I want to be able to weld it onto the end here and the other end here. Okay, so that's what I did. So then in this goes like that. Okay, it goes in like that nicely. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put the spring perch here back under, and then I'm going to put new U-bolts on top of here. Okay, so that's that. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to raise this up a little bit so that there's a bolt here. The center bolt will fall into the center here. There you go. Voila. Okay, so I'm going to make it go up a little bit more. Okay. Okay. So this goes in here. This one bolt goes here. Okay, and that's that. And then you torque it this back, and there it should be okay. I'm not going to show you how to do the other side because it's the same thing. Okay, it's just the same way of doing this. So let's torque it this back, and then after that I'm going to weld this and weld the other side here, and we should call it good. Okay guys, so this is what I did. Welded that in. Okay, as I said I would, and I welded that in right there too. As you can see, that's the weld. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to paint that so that it won't rust. Okay, so the 1-inch lift block is right here, and the new U-bolt is right here. I'm almost done on that side. I'll show you how that side looks like. So I haven't installed the U-block yet, the U-bolt yet, but I welded that in the bottom there. Okay, and that as well. And I'll tell you why the reason why I welded the bolt onto the perch here. The reason is because there's been an incident where I witnessed the U-bolt here falling out because of on the trail, and so I don't want to have that happen. So I decided to weld this here. Now, if I ever want to take this out, what I'll do is just I'll grind that off, and it'll just come out. Okay, so that's why I did that. You might not agree with me, but hey, this is my truck. It's not yours. So yeah, that's that. So once I get this done, I'll show you how. I mean, once I get this U-bolt on, I'll show you the end result. Okay, guys, so it's done. As you can see, it sits nicely. It's about 1 inch higher on the back now, and I know it doesn't look level because my driveway is going downhill, but I like the stance.